All right, Counterpunch Boxing. All right, check it out. My immediate reaction to the Mayweather McGregor press event. Okay, they're in Toronto, Canada, and wow. Okay, finally. Okay, it took what, nearly 18 years, but finally someone stood up to Mayweather, got in his face, and told him the damn truth. Okay, now look. Here's the thing. I know a lot of you guys out there, including myself, we don't like the fight. Okay, the boxing purists, the real boxing heads, we don't like it. Okay, I don't like it either. But, you know, you can find good in anything. And there is a lot of good here. I'm telling you, you guys are missing out. Okay? I'm not telling you, you know, to hype it up or to you know, buy the fight, support the fight. But what I'm telling you is this is a gold mine and you're missing out, okay? Finally, someone has the balls to stand up to Showtime, to Mayweather, you know, to all these big suits and ties that sit up there and try to, you know, be the puppeteer of the boxing world. And basically, you got McGregor just telling them to fuck off right in their face. I mean, Conor McGregor literally got in Steven Espinosa's face and called him a little fucking weasel. I mean, he said, "You're a little fucking weasel," okay? Fuck Showtime. I mean, that's exactly what he just said, okay? Now, one thing that I was just, man, blown away by was the booing. Anytime Mayweather would blink, man, the whole crowd was booing. Now, what does this tell you? And look, you know, and I know a lot of people out there, they're going to try to make it about race or whatever, but this is the truth. And the thing is, right now, you have these other boxing channels that have literally leached off of Mayweather's name now for the past, I don't know, 8 years, 7, 8 years. I mean, they're panicking. They're in panic mode because someone has finally come along and told the truth to the world, okay? I mean, look, they fucked up when they put a microphone in that dude's hand right there, okay? I mean, seriously, you guys just need to go watch it, okay? And like I said, these other channels, you know, I went and watched a couple of their videos, and of course, most of them are calling it racist, okay? That he's got to be a racist. It's like, no, he's telling the truth, right? I mean, that's the thing. Anytime, you know, these people cry racism and pull the race card, I mean, usually, honestly, look, I'm going to be honest. Usually it means someone is telling the truth. It has nothing to do with skin color, okay? And the truth is, I mean, these people have lived off of Mayweather's name for so long, and now he's getting exposed, okay? And now, you know, the truth is coming out, and you should have seen the look on everyone's face, okay? You know, I mean, it was just like this look of devastation, embarrassment, like, oh shit, you know, like our little act is up, okay? And I loved every minute of it because, you know, that's the thing, man. This guy has made hundreds of millions of dollars off boxing, and what has he done in return? You know, what get a bunch of hookers, you know, a bunch of strippers, buy a bunch of cars? I mean, where's the boxing gyms for the communities? You know, what has he done for the people in his community, the homeless, the children in need? I mean, well, what has he done? Nothing. Not a damn thing. All he has done is take other people's money, okay? And the people that support him, that's all they want to do is take other people's money via YouTube, okay? And like I said, these guys are panicking out there. I mean, I watched one video just now, and the guy said, "Oh, well, I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing." It's like, bullshit. Yeah, you did. You got a chance. You watched the whole fucking thing, but, you know, you don't want to report on it because, you know, Mayweather just made a complete fucking clown out of himself. I mean, look, Mayweather completely embarrassed himself. I mean, I was embarrassed. Like, I mean, I had to kind of turn the volume. It was cringe. I mean, cringe worthy. Like, I had to turn the volume down a little bit and kind of like, I had my headphones in. I had to pull my headphones out for a minute. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. I mean, he embarrassed himself. He went and like snatched an Irish flag off a fan and, you know, put it around his neck for a minute. And, you know, he just had nothing to say. And the whole time the crowd is booing. I mean, you got to think there's probably, I don't know, 10, 20,000 people booing him off the stage. And you know, Conor McGregor, he's like, "Look, dude, you are embarrassing yourself. Like, just go away." You know, and of course, he kept yakking. So, and like he said, "I'm going to laugh all the way to the bank." That's what. So if you're a Mayweather fan, this is what he just told you. I'm going to laugh all the way to the bank, meaning I'm going to take your $100, I'm going to take your money, and I'm going to laugh my ass off all the way to the bank. This dude doesn't give a shit about you or boxing, you know? I mean, come on. You know, so look, like I said, I'm happy that finally someone came along and, you know, told him the truth. You know, told Showtime the truth, told them all the truth, because that's what we need in boxing, okay? And it trickles downhill. It definitely goes downhill, you know, to YouTube. Like I said, you have these YouTube channels out there that literally pay their bills off Mayweather's name. You know, they literally pay their bills off hyping Mayweather up. And now they're in panic mode. Now they're panicking because someone is coming along and exposing his ass. Someone is coming along and telling the damn truth, okay? And now they're panicking. But look here. Let me show you a couple of pictures. Okay, here. This is when, you know, Conor McGregor's walking around the stage and, like I said, just telling the damn truth. That's all he was doing. Mayweather got up there, you know, said about 10 words. I mean, he was getting booed so loudly that really he couldn't even talk, you know? So, and then, like I said, at one point, McGregor goes over to Steven Espinoza and tells him he's a little fucking weasel, you know, because they cut his mic. See, that was the deal. You know, he was pissed off because in the original press event, they cut his microphone where he couldn't talk. And I even said in my original reaction video, I said, hey, round one Mayweather, because I thought Mayweather got the best of him, and, you know, I thought he did better, but I didn't really know, and I mentioned it, but I didn't know they cut the microphone. I mean, what kind of weak-ass shit is that? So, you know, whenever McGregor is talking, Mayweather can yell over him and, you know, make an ass out of himself, but when Mayweather is talking, they're going to cut his microphone? They're going to cut Conor McGregor's microphone? Like, what kind of shit is that? Look, I mean, and that's what he said. You know, McGregor walked out there, you slapped the microphone off the little stand, got another microphone, and said, you know, you Showtime executives, you know, you're not going to shut me up, you know, kind of thing. So their little plan completely backfired. I mean, look, this was a home run, slam dunk knockout from Conor McGregor, and I've never seen Mayweather just so exposed and embarrassed, okay? And then, like I said, you know, he could have handled it differently. Mayweather could have handled it differently. You know, he could have played on the crowd. You know, he could have, you know, had like some, you know, some little comebacks or whatever. But no, he just continued to make an ass out of himself. That's all he did. And talk about how much money he's got. I mean, that's all it was, you know. I'm rich, and I take your money. Pretty much. That's, I mean, his entire defense is, oh, I'm rich. But here's the thing. Now, this little tax situation, look, he's in a lot of hot water. I mean, I've heard and you know, I'm not the tax man. I'm not the IRS, but I think the only reason he took this fight is because he is in like legit hot water, like for real, you know, so, you know, and I always said, if Mayweather continues to spend money like he does, he'll eventually be broke. And he will. And he will. And that's a shame. You know, someone that made what, 200, 300 million in 2015? I mean, the dude's having money problems, and he's been making 20, 30, 40 million a year for the past, like, what, 10 years? Like, you fucking kidding me? Like, how can you be broke? I mean, that's crazy to me. But, yeah, man, look, it was good. And let me tell you another thing, too. Mayweather, he continues to say, I'm not the same fighter I was. I'm out of shape. You know, I don't feel right in the gym. You know, he even said, like, even, you know, in the gym, like, it doesn't feel natural. You know, I lost a lot of speed. I lost power. Like, he never had power before, and now he's saying he lost even more power. You know, he's saying, you know, I don't have the footwork. I don't have the reflexes. He's like, everything is, like, been cut in half. Okay, now you have this dude right here, okay, he's like 27 years old, in his prime, bigger, faster, stronger, you know, and again, it's not going to be a boxing match, people. I mean, guy, he can't, you know, and Max Kellerman, he's like, oh, Conor McGregor is not going to land one punch, not one single punch in the whole fight. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, dude, do you not understand? First of all, I could get in there and land a punch on Mayweather. Come on, anybody could. You know, so that's an ignorant comment to make, number one. Number two, he's not going to try to outbox him. He's simply going in there to hurt him. That's it. That's all he's going to do. He's going to go in there and try to land something. That's it. It's not going to be a boxing match, and he's not going to gas out because, I mean, basically, he's just going to pot shot him with power shots. I mean, that's it. Even Conor McGregor said, that's my game plan. You know, I'm going to just try to land something big over and over and over and over. And he said, you know, I'll punch with him. I'll walk through his punches. I'll do whatever I have to do to land a big punch. So, look, I'm telling you guys, don't be surprised if Mayweather loses. So, you know, and it's kind of looking that way. Even Mayweather, look, he keeps talking about it. He's like, hey, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, usually he's arrogant, he's cocky. You know, he'll even try to call the round, right? But he's like, I don't know. He's like, you know, I'm not who I was. I don't feel right. I don't feel good, you know, in the ring. You know, so here's my question then. If you don't feel good and you're not what you wore at one time, then why are you doing this, right? And then, you know, the obvious answer would be, well, money. Well, wait a minute. You're Money Mayweather. You don't need money. You've already made hundreds of millions of dollars. So do you see my point? You know, he's admitting that he's lost it. And, you know, he's not half of what he was, and he's like so rich that he doesn't know what to do because I'm so rich, I'm the richest guy on the planet, but yet he's going to take a fight that he thinks that he's really not confident in taking. It doesn't make any sense to me. So really what it does is it gives validity to the whole tax issue. I think he has a severe debt on his hands right now, and the only way out of it is the fight. That's what I think. So, look, that's my immediate reaction. Conor McGregor. Look, I've been waiting probably 10 years for someone to stand up and tell Mayweather the truth directly in his face, okay? And finally someone did it. So, you know, hey, my hat's off to Conor McGregor. I don't really care about the UFC, but like I said, you know, you guys should at least support what he's trying to do here, okay? I mean, basically, it's the battle between good and evil, okay? He's trying to expose the corruption and the greed in boxing, and he's doing a damn good job. Actually, Conor McGregor has done more in the past 2 days than anyone's done in the past 10 years. So, you know, that's something you should get behind and support. So I'll be back with another one. Thank you for watching. Leave your comment below, and as always, I greatly appreciate it.